Hello everyone, I'm Julie Hesmond-Dalsh.
I'm Sean Connolly.
And I'm Zoe Hodges.
And this is
Coli Cast.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Coli Cast, long overdue. As you see, we've flown in our own BBC Breakfast red settee for this interview, and it's my huge delight and honour to welcome Nick Bagnall, the new creative director of Oldham Coliseum, to have a chat with us about all things Coliseum and all things in the next few months. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you. It's absolutely delighted to be here, Julie.
And
Thank you.
Congratulations on getting
so
the
much.
job. So, what made you want to have this job?
I think because it's such an iconic regional theatre. I think that goes without saying. But also the idea of being part of something which just feels like there's a new beginning. And it feels really exciting, the idea of making plays in this town, making great plays in this town. Yeah, and I've fallen in love with Oldham. I'm not from Oldham, I'm from Scarborough. But there's nice connections, I think. And I think I've always been really intrigued and really excited by making work, theatre, being a theatre maker which responds to the time and the place. And I think there's some really exciting questions to ask, and really exciting, questions about what plays we do here and how it impacts Oldham audiences. So yeah, it's a dream come true, if I'm honest.
And the response to you getting the job has obviously been absolutely wonderful across all our channels and Oldham Coliseum's channels. People were just universally over the moon. Can you tell our watchers, because not everyone will know your CV, the kind of places that you've worked at before and the kind of stuff that you've done?
Yeah, so I trained as an actor, and I worked in most theatres in the country, and then I decided I wanted to steer my own ship, so I became a director, which I've been doing now for, so I suppose I've made theatre for about 30 odd years in one way or another.
Don't look old enough.
Thank you. I feel it. But where have I been working? So I was the associate artistic director at the Liverpool Everyman and Playhouse, and that was at a time when the new building had just reopened, so nice parallel there. And I'm an associate artist at Shakespeare's Globe, of which I've done an awful lot of work at the Globe. Shakespeare being a huge passion of mine, more anon, I'm sure. I'm also an associate artist at Shakespeare North Playhouse. But apart from that, as a freelance director, I think I've probably worked in most theatres up and down the country, actually, ranging from Sheffield Crucible through to the Royal Exchange in Manchester, Leeds Playhouse. So I feel like I've kind of been in and out of most theatres in the country, actually. But yeah, I mean, recently, the most recent stuff I've done is I did Hansel and Gretel at Shakespeare's Globe as their Christmas show. So a big old fairy tale in a big outdoor space.
And that was written by Simon Armitage, the poet laureate.
Yes, absolutely, who have done a lot of work with Simon over the years, from seed of an idea into big productions. And so yeah, I feel like I've got quite a, it's a what's the word? It's a big CV with lots of big spaces in it. So
and all leading to this point.
All leading to Oldham.
We're very, very lucky to have you.
Bless
really
you.
are. And so, in terms of hitting the ground running, which I know that you have, I know that originally you weren't supposed to start till the autumn, and you were just like, no, let's start now. What have you been doing in this? How long have you been here with this now? It's been 3 weeks.
So this is the beginning of my third week. Yeah,
feels a lot longer.
I know. It's the beginning of my third week. What have I been doing? I've been doing an awful lot of listening and absorbing, and that sounds odd, but listening and absorbing with the town, working with the team, the brilliant team at Oldham Coliseum, working out, relationships with theatre companies in the town, stakeholder relationships, kind of just making sure that I'm having conversations with people. Last night I did a brilliant thing at the 53-2 in Manchester. I was really chuffed to be on the panel for their off-cut playwriting. So it's about, for me at the moment, it's about getting out and about, seeing everywhere and listening to people and responding to what the town's doing, really. And then on a more, that is creative, of course that's creative, but when I'm thinking about making plays, I'm now in the process of planning what happens over the next year or so, actually, and what I want to make and why I want to make it, and really excavating the reasons why I want to make the work I want to make here. So that feels like the job at the moment for me, which is making sure that we're forward thinking and we're thinking about big impact and what plays speak to this town, really. And that takes a lot of thinking of.
And of course, you and I went to Oldham Coliseum, the building on Fairbottom Street the other day, and met with the wonderful team from Tilbury Douglas. Many of you might not know that Tilbury Douglas were responsible for the refurb and refit of Oldham Theatre Workshop and the new council offices, which are absolutely beautiful. You know, that building is in safe hands with that team, and you're going to be going and having a further look inside. So more news about that in the weeks to come. We haven't anything to report to you right now because of obviously the political landscape at the moment, but rest assured that work is happening, things are going on, and we are focused at the moment on making really, really exciting work out and about in Oldham before we get our hands on that building and start making exciting and wonderful theatre in there, including your beloved Panto. Don't believe everything you read. Everything's in safe hands. We also did our audition day with Equity, which was a wonderful thing, wasn't it?
Really brilliant, wasn't it? Some really exciting people coming through those doors, and people that I think given an opportunity to come through those doors was fantastic. And I mean, for my money, they feel really vital those days, and we should be making that part of our journey moving forwards, because, you know, it's really important, I think, to open up the doors and open up our hearts in a sense, and seeing what's out there. And it was really thrilling, wasn't it?
So we should explain, Equity organised these auditions. They've done it in various regional theatres, and we were very keen to get one on in Oldham, and we did it at Oldham Theatre Workshop. It was a lottery, so 247 people applied to be auditioned by myself, Jess Lawrence from the Coliseum, and Nick, and Vicky Brazier did the reading, and half of the people we saw 18 people in all that were just drawn out of a hat. Half of those people had a connection to Oldham. They're either born there, worked there, or live there now. So it was really extraordinary to have that many people from Oldham. So Oldham people are very much at the heart of what we're trying to do. And so in terms of what's coming up, Nick, I know in this particular Coli Cast we can't say very much, but very soon we will be able to say more. Where are we now?
We're in a nightclub in Oldham. Called Liquid Envy.
Liquid and Envy.
Liquid and Envy.
And we're in Envy.
We're in the Envy section of that. And we're on one of these beautiful kind of Goodfellas booths. And we're here because I want to think about where we can make work which bridges that gap between where we are now and moving into the Coliseum. And I feel like where we are now is an opportunity. It's about finding spaces that have a story in Oldham and filling it with great theatre. So that's where we are today. The story that I'd like to tell in here will be revealed at some point, I'm sure. And
I am telling you now, we are all of us in the team are giddy with excitement about this venue and how perfect it is and how full of sort of beautiful nostalgia and, I mean, it's going to be sensational, so watch this space.
And it has a dance floor that lights up.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, it doesn't get any better than that.
What more do you want, Oldham? What more do you want? And in the meantime, you went to the Cushy launch, which of course is the fantastic South Asian Women's Festival that's been running for years in Oldham, and it's the Festival of Joy. And we went to the launch and the Waterfall of Kites exhibition, which is taking over the whole of the gallery upstairs. It was a really beautiful night.
It was really moving, actually. And it was my first kind of, I don't know how to phrase it, but it was like my first public outing. And it was just so moving and really engaging and just some extraordinary storytelling. And it was a really beautiful night. And that library is just amazing, isn't it?
Oh, it's great.
You know, right next door to the brilliant Oldham Theatre Workshop. It just felt like a really, I don't know, I had one of those moments where it all just kind of settled. I went, oh yeah, this is wonderful.
We're in a good place.
The nerves disappeared and I thought, oh no, we're in a really good place.
Absolutely. Well, Nick, more soon from you, we promise. And in the meantime, I caught up with Najma, who is the incredible founder of the Cushy Festival, at the exhibition of Waterfall of Kites the other night. Please go and see it. It's on all through the summer, but the actual festival, Cushy Festival, will be taking place all over Oldham on Saturday, the 1st of August. There are events for everybody, whatever your age, whatever your background, and it will be a joyful occasion for all the family. So please come along and we will see you there. So here we are in Gallery Oldham with the wonderful Najma, who is the founder of the Cushy Festival. Tell us a bit about the origins of the Cushy Festival.
So we have a long-standing relationship with the Oldham Coliseum, and we were working on various festivals like the Alchemy Festival. And then I thought, why don't we have a South Asian festival for Oldham?
And when was that?
That was in 2017. So I then went to the Coliseum, Carly Henderson. We were having chai and samosas, and the best decisions are made over that.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, so then we decided to set up the festival, and we decided, we went back to the groups, and the group, the Green Hill Chai Project, decided to call it Cushy, because that's what we want for Oldham. We wanted happiness, we wanted something.
Cushy means joy.
Cushy means happiness, joy, and we really wanted to bring communities together, we wanted to be united, and we wanted to share our heritage and culture as well. So, and it's about learning about each other as well.
Absolutely, and it's become part of the fabric of the summers in Oldham now, hasn't it? The Cushy Festival's been going for such a long time.
Yeah, we have like over 3,000 people attending each year, and it's getting bigger and better. And the beauty of it is that it is very Oldham based.
Yeah. We're here with this beautiful exhibition. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
So the Waterfall of Kites, there was 3 artists commissioned, artist Dada, Samaya and Ikra, local women, local girls, to work with 3 amazing organisations. So the Green Hill Chai Project, the Yuvanis and the Indian Association. So women and young girls made these kites. The artists showed them how to do it, and they are stories in the sky. That's the beauty of them. It just meant so much to me, the kites, you know, my childhood, and also I know it meant a lot to our communities, and I kind of felt like that we'd lost that kite flying. So this is bringing that back, that beauty back of doing something different, creative, and sharing stories.
So how long is this going to be, this exhibition going to be?
So the Waterfall of Kites is going to be on from today until mid-August. You can come with your children, you can share stories, it's amazing, there's lots of information, and people who come up here can actually make kites as well, to go on the wall.
Brilliant, be part of it themselves.
Yeah.
And tell me about Cushy this year, which is on Saturday the 1st of August.
Yeah, so Saturday 1st of August, we are bringing happiness to Oldham, we're bringing communities together to celebrate, to be joyful. We've got lots of performances on, so we've got a whirling dervish, we've got artist Satnam, whose voice is like a nightingale.
Satnam sang tonight, it's just beautiful.
She's absolutely amazing, and her voice just touches your heart, touches your soul. And then we've also got Lilo Lost It for the kids. We've got a live DJ,
brilliant,
a local woman out in the courtyard. We've got food, South Asian food. We've got dole drummers coming, so you can hear the doles. There'll be Bhangra dancing. There'll be so much going on. There'll be a street market where you can buy different
and where
things.
will that be?
Just outside the library.
Amazing.
And there'll be free face painting, there'll be free henna painting, free arts and crafts. It's for every age, families, single people, everybody is welcome.
And we've got a real headline act this year, haven't we?
Yes. So we're very lucky in Oldham. We've got the amazing Shazia Mirza, the comedian, who most of people have seen on the BBC.
Absolutely,
is going to come to give us laughter, to make us laugh, to make us be happy.
And where will that performance be?
So that'll be in the Oldham Theatre Workshop Studio, and it's ticketed. But some of the events are ticketed, but there's such low prices, and there's discounts for family tickets. So please do come along.
Yes.
Bring your family, bring your friends, and have an amazing day and be happy.
Thank you so much, Najma. All the information about Cushy Festival and everything else that's going on in Oldham this summer will be underneath this video, so just check in. See you there.